Thanks for following along each day with these videos, and today we're just continuing our move verse by verse in this part of the letter of Jude. So yesterday we talked about verses 20 and 21. Today I want to share with you from verse 22, which is very simply, "And have mercy on some who are wavering." Now remember, this is coming after the verse about praying in the Spirit, keeping yourself in the love of God, and looking forward to the mercy of our Lord Jesus Christ. And then Jude reminds us, just like Christ had mercy on us, we are to have mercy on others. And the particularly interesting word in this verse is have mercy on some who are wavering. People who are wavering in their faith, especially at times when it gets more difficult to be a Christian, when people are facing real world consequences, the possibility of being imprisoned, of losing their business, their ability to earn an income, being kicked out of housing, facing physical beating, or even death. I mean, obviously, it's a lot easier for our faith to waver when there are real world physical, financial, social consequences. You know, when we're fortunate, most of us who are watching these, to live in the United States, and you and I have the freedom to come to church. We don't have any worry as someone watching us or seeing that we're coming to church or where we are. We don't have people sitting in taking notes in our worship services about who's here or about what myself or any of the pastors are preaching about. We have the freedom to tell other people that we are a Christian and why we're a Christian and the difference following Christ and being in the love of God makes in our lives. But for people who don't have all that opportunity and freedom, their faith sometimes can be challenged and even waver. And even not facing persecution and hardship like that, there are things that happen in our life, in our family's life, in the world. We look at it and we say, man, if God is real, how can this happen? There was a story that Jill and I saw from Philadelphia, a wonderful young man who just was gunned down for absolutely no reason after he had gotten off a subway train, was walking home after a night of spending time with friends, and just shot for absolutely no reason and killed. And you can understand why some people can look at something like that and say, what's the point of having faith? I mean, if God was real, if God is powerful, how can God just allow an innocent person like that to be slaughtered? It's not easy, and there's no easy answer to that. We will say sometimes, well, God has the bigger picture, and we don't know what's going on. We don't see all the pieces of the puzzle. But nonetheless, it still can be something that can rattle our faith or cause it to shake. And when you encounter someone whose faith is wavering, when your own faith is wavering, the answer is not judgment. How can you do that? How can you question that? What Jude tells us is, have mercy. Be merciful to those who are struggling to hold on to faith in the midst of a difficult world. When our time comes, ultimately, we all want God to be merciful to us. We want to show mercy to others.